Secret?
Damn!
It's a secret.
He was in a relationship for 11 years.
I had to fight that fuba for sure. It's because you suck. Great New York move.
You gotta fuck her in the ear first. Now that
Kill it.
cliche.
Back.
Sex on
Sex.
What's up, everybody?
What it is?
How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Did y'all miss us?
A little bit.
You think they did?
A little bit.
I hope they
A
did.
little bit.
I'm your girl, Sheree.
I am your boy, A.A. Ron.
And we are Sex
On
Sex.
podcast.
When we make it nice and wet for you.
And do all kind of freaky things.
In case you didn't already know. And as y'all can see, we are back with a guest.
Very special guest.
Wonderful, wonderful guest. Why don't you let them know who you are, Miss Lady, in case they already didn't know?
Well, most people know me as Auntie Angel, but the world knows me as the Grapefruit Lady.
Oh, yeah, it's Grapefruit Lady. The one and the we're so glad to have you on the show today.
I'm so happy to be here.
To welcome up our first episode
Definitely,
with us. That's
definitely.
what's up. I'm so happy. You got a few things coming on with the grapefruit. Speaking of the toy that you have.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Okay, so most of you guys know me for the grapefruit technique. I put a hole in the grapefruit, and I'm just on that man. And all that good stuff. Exactly.
Just go savage.
Yeah,
Y'all remember that sound? Because that sound right there, that's the one that caught my eye during the video the first time.
Right.
So I was like, Jesus.
so it was like super viral, and over the
Yes.
years, people were, grapefruit named men, and men was grapefruit themselves.
Oh,
It was in girls' trips, so it really went crazy.
Yeah.
But there was some things that I was like, okay, some people are complaining. Some people are allergic to grapefruit, so you can't do it. Can't take certain medication.
That was a question I was going to have
Yeah.
for you. Is there another fruit you can use?
They can
as
use
a
an
grapefruit?
orange.
Okay.
Yeah, and I say that in the video. They can use an orange.
Whatever citrus.
Yes,
I got
they
you.
can.
Okay.
Then also, some people were not understanding that they were supposed to put a condom on his penis before they grapefruit him. So fruits and so juices will get inside the urethra, and men will
burn
have
like a motherfucker.
exactly. I explained it all in the video, but people really weren't paying attention because people are tunnel vision. And then also, some people were not listening to when I say blindfold their mate or warm the grapefruit up, they're really important, right? So I said, well, what can I do to come up with something for this solution? And I came up with a grapefruit toy. The toy. With that, you don't have to worry about citrus. You don't have to worry about condoms.
Right.
You don't have to worry about it being allergic. You can take it right out your nightstand. You have to go to the store. You don't have to worry about cutting it to make sure the hole is big enough. Because some people, they was making holes way too big. The brother couldn't fit in none of that. He just swimming in this big old piece of fruit. It wasn't fair. It's not fair. So I came up with a product that actually took all
Little
of
dicks
that
matter.
out. Right. They did small, he got a good tongue actions,
Exactly.
Everything always about the penis. But anyway, so he got an 800 credit score now, so you can buy another penis. But so the toy came out for that pleasure. Then also a lot of men didn't have a relationship. They never been grapefruited. The girl just don't want to do it. Ladies, please grapefruit your man. What are you waiting for? But for those men aren't getting it, he can grapefruit himself. He can actually take the grapefruit, and I have a lubricant called Angel Spit. So, because a lot of women can't get as wet as me. I'm trying to get y'all there. But now you have a cheat sheet. You can actually squirt it all over the, the grapefruit toy. And then he can,
Do himself.
his
yeah, he
thing.
can do himself.
Hey, you masturbate, why not?
Exactly. Men have strokers all day long. Why not use mine?
Do you got it in your purse now?
I got a hand, and I got a box of lubricant. So I'm always prepared with a stroker. Absolutely. Don't ask me, bro. I'm going to give you the right answer. You want to see?
You want to see the lubricant?
Right. You ready?
No, I don't care.
Okay. Because, I ain't got to go this way. I can go just like this the whole time they're talking.
I don't know how to react on camera.
Catch him way off guard. He'll be
I don't want people judging me.
Exactly, because we will.
I'm just sitting here.
People on my bed.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. So you can put up little numbers, 10.
Exactly.
How long you last?
Exactly. But
Yeah, so that's the whole toy thing going on.
when I saw that, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, but I also was proud of you. I was like, oh, what a way to capitalize off of something.
Oh, man.
Oh man,
Thank you.
what?
Thank
Like
you.
a
Yeah.
That was smart like a boss.
Yeah,
What?
so it's still
Take
in
full
production.
advantage.
So I just want people to kind of understand. You can go to my website, or you can just go to thegrapefruittoy.com, purchase it. So what happened is that when people buy it, I want people to understand when they buy it, they're not going to get the product right away. It's still in production. So what you're doing is pretty much getting faith into me of helping me finance this product. So,
Okay.
it will be made really soon, but everything costs. One thing
Right.
about a lot of products that you see out there, they white label them. White labeling is when you just take another product, slap your name on it, and bam, it's there. My product is not there. So it has to be a mold created, and then you have to test. So it's going through the whole process. And I'm going to
Okay.
let people know about that as I go, but
Cool.
it's expensive.
I'm sure.
Imagine.
Yeah, I don't have to
I imagine so. I'm glad. Well, that's good. I'm glad that we got through that. I really want to go through these topics with you because
Okay, come on, let's go.
they are freaking crazy,
I'm
and
ready.
these some good ones. I think we should go with kill that cliche.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So the cliche is,
What you got?
if a man doesn't come during sex, if a woman doesn't come during sex,
There you go.
Because some men don't either, though, but go
with
ahead.
the man,
I'm going to finish.
it's a man's fault.
Okay.
God.
Okay,
damn.
so the question, the cliche, if a
If
woman doesn't have an orgasm having sex, is it the man's fault?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Nah, most women don't come anyway.
They don't.
We just don't. We need clitoral stimulation, or we need oral stimulation, or anal stimulation. We need something other than just the penis. Guys, God bless y'all for it, but that ain't enough for us. It ain't enough for me. I don't know. Is it enough for you?
I need some clip.
I need some extra. So that's why you guys have a tongue, as we have fingers, and then we have like multiple holes. But yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
just-
not your fault, bruh. It's not your
not.
fault. It's just the way we made up. We need an extra. You got to go the extra mile for us. That's why you have to stop drinking,
I
stop
need
smoking.
fingers and all types of
Yeah,
things,
you need to like keep yourself stamina. Cause,
Yeah, the healthier you are, the better you
yeah.
fuck.
Because I've never had an orgasm, sexually. I don't even know what that feels like.
Wait, what?
I've never had an
So
orgasm.
you've never
having
got
sex.
up out the
actual
bed, kept
penetration.
walking, got something to drink, and said, "Oh shit, what was that?
Girl, where they at?
Right here?"
No,
I've had
no, that's what they do.
Oh my god.
Most men don't even make it past 5 minutes with me, so I really don't even know what that feels like. But yeah,
my God.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, because an orgasm feels.
Now I've
great.
had an orgasm, but not through sex. I've had it just from like getting head. Yeah, that.
Interesting.
But just like in there,
Like penetration.
and I be praying. I thought I was broke. So I did some research, and then I realized like really like 70% of women don't have orgasms.
This is true.
vaginal.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think they said it's like only, like a quarter of women.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
does that mean that technically it is kind of man's fault? Because maybe he didn't do enough to get you there.
no, some women they just don't reach that, because for some women it takes a lot more, and most men will never make it that far. Like a guys, like that one. Did you see Coming to America? She's like, it takes more than 1 hour, 2 hours to get me
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I need. Yeah, that's me. I'm her. So I don't even know. And most men don't do it that long. They're like 15, 20 minutes. Then they got to take a break. I need you something to keep going in between the breaks.
Yeah, that's true.
So I need you to tag your brother. No, I'm just like.
How do you feel about it? What you think, Aaron? Do you
Is
think
it the
it's
man's
y'all
fault?
fault if we can't come when it comes to this bad room, brother?
My response, yes and no.
You gotta be safe. You gotta be safe.
He's always safe.
Oh,
Always safe.
okay. So in case I don't get
That
the
is
draws
my
today,
thing.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow because you know I was
That's my thing.
That's Mr. Always use a condom. He's always safe.
Oh,
Condom sex.
we can never have sex then. Anyway, go
You
ahead.
said it's disgusting.
No, I said we can never have sex. I don't use condoms.
Oh.
But go ahead, continue.
Single tear.
I have no children. I use condoms.
So, yes and no. Because it's like, at one time, it's like, okay. I mean, you got to last long enough to get somebody off. But at the same time, I think sometimes, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like sometimes, like, a lot of women don't know their body enough to know what they like specifically to get them off. You know what I mean? So, and then I think sometimes they kind of expect men to just be the ones that do everything, you know, and it's like, well, it's your job to get me off. It's like, no, it's like if a man is like, look, I like my dick sucked this way, this particular way, you know, massage the balls while you're doing it, all type of shit. I like it extra wet, all type of things. I don't feel like a lot of women, when you fucking them, express exactly in detail what it is that they want and want you to do. So that's the thing. But at the same time, even if that's the case, you gotta last longer than 5 minutes.
So let me ask you.
true.
Can I ask you a question?
You gotta do
So
it.
do you actually like having sex and you be like, what is it that you want me to do? Because if she doesn't tell you and then you don't ask, y'all just sitting there mad at each other.
No, I like to have the conversation before we even
There we
get
go.
to it.
Okay.
So
That's what you should.
Before we
I
even
do
get
too.
to
Yeah, I do too.
sex, I want to have that conversation with you.
Yeah.
Because
I have to
then-
get all my disclaimers out before I have sex too.
What's your disclaimer?
Ha! You might die. I'm not responsible for the death, sir.
You got a waiver?
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Does he have to use his John Hancock too?
But no, I'm so serious. Like I do. I do warn men before of the things that I do because I realize that I do things that most women don't do.
Well, you are, you know.
I know, but I feel like women need to step their game up. I feel like I'm doing too much, and I think it's normal. The things I do, I think is normal, and the things that these women doing are apparently crap.
What is normal to you?
Okay,
Right.
so I like fucking feet. I like to put your feet inside of me.
That
I
I
like to
didn't
suck.
expect.
I like to suck and I like to suck me off of your feet because I have a foot fetish.
Okay.
I like to
okay.
sit on a man's face, and you
I
know,
want to try that.
well,
I've
and that's
never
fine.
had it.
You never had somebody sit on your face? I
No.
love
But
sitting on somebody's face.
I've been wanting that for a
But
long
this is the
time.
thing: I
What?
sit on his face backwards, and then I suck his toes while he's eating me out.
How does you go from his face to his toes?
Well, I
Because
can't
you
show you
leaning
right here,
forward.
but
yeah, but his toes got to come down. I'm short, okay? I'm 5'2".
I'm 5'3", but I've been figuring
Right.
it out.
How?
I don't know. I guess he been limber. I don't know. Maybe I'll be popping his bones. I don't know, but I'll be figuring it out. But I like a man to sit on my face. So I like to because I like to turn him out. So I'm pretty much sucking
Turn him
his
out how?
ass, his perineum, and his balls at the same time while jacking them. So like normal little stuff, and then men be like,
Wow.
"What are you doing? Nobody does this."
Yeah.
So
They
for my
don't.
normal, see, this is.
I've never had a woman. be
You
like,
understand?
"Let
Ladies,
me do
step.
this to you."
Listen,
I see
y'all-
why.
what are y'all doing?
I see why you have the waiver.
I do. And to me, that's normal. And my friends be like, you're doing too much. But my too much is my normal. I don't know how to just lay there.
So what is your not normal?
No, that's like I love you.
That's
sex.
okay. So
That's
my
not like
if
some
I go
shit.
overboard,
Yeah,
my-
what's your extra? This
I
show,
like-
I'm in
okay.
love with you. I'm about to do some extra.
Okay, so
extra
I'm a
shit.
spitter. So I like to be spat on. So I like you to spit on my back. I like to spit on your chest, suck it up, spit it on your dick. I like to spit in your ass, suck it out. That's like the guy I love.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to fuck the back of the knees.
The back of the knee.
Yes.
Jesus.
See, this is what I'm saying.
How
I
do
be
you
doing,
do
and I have
this?
58 fellatio techniques, so I know how to suck your dick like 58 different ways.
Whoa. I'm just very.
Some women
Gotta
can't
go
even
to
suck your
5.
dick longer than 10 minutes without their jaw hurting.
Well,
Just one thing.
I guarantee you'll come 5 minutes or less, and her mouth never gets tired. I teach blowjobs, so if her mouth getting tired, she
The
was going wrong
directions
whole
to that
time.
class is.
Right, and I got you. And I got DVDs.
Okay, cool.
I'm here to make the world a better place.
Yes, thank you.
So,
very much.
It
yeah.
sound like it.
Yeah, so my norm.
I'd like to attend this class just to watch.
Well, guess what? Guess what? I do have Facebook classes now.
Facebook
I have
classes.
Facebook classes where you can go on my secret page and it's $99. Normally it's $350 to take a class for an hour. And here I teach you a blowjob, I teach you fantasies, I teach you how to squirt, and then it's time you can ask questions. I teach women how to have.
So you can. Wow, that's crazy. So you can teach people how to squirt?
Absolutely, all day long. Painless anal, how to make a man feel like he had a multi-orgasm without actually doing it. I can teach women how not to swallow, make him think he did. Just anything you think sexually, I know. I'm a sex expert.
So you can make him make him think that she swallowed, but you didn't.
Yeah.
So again, to these classes, honey.
And he feel like he had a multi-orgasm at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, look like I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your opinion?
Well, my opinion is I don't necessarily. Again, I don't think that it's the man's fault because again, some women don't come, and then also it takes two to tango. So you should know your body. If you know your body, you should know how to make it come. So. If you know how to make it come, you know how to use him. Now, it may be an aspect where he's just bad at sex, but that's a whole different story. Yeah. But if if he putting in some effort and his dick work is doing what it's supposed to be doing, then
and women should just masturbate while he's having sex with you. Use a vibrator or your fingers. Pretty much that'll do it every time.
I feel like a lot of guys have the problem with that sometimes. Like they just
bringing toys in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they start feeling inadequate. But just like you said, if you don't, he can't do it, sir. I need something to get there. Or I'm gonna cheat on you.
Well, I think little dick dudes should not feel any kind of way.
Well, there's some guys. Well, you know, there's some guys who have big penises and they don't know what they're doing either. You know, this is a curse. And you know what?
Listen,
God cursed them.
But you know what? But for guys that have a really but if you don't have a really big penis, every woman should be able to still be able to manipulate their vagina to work with even a smaller guy.
Like you can move your walls and all types of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you pick a man off the bed when you ride him with your vagina and drop him?
No.
You
are way more advanced than the average person.
How do you pick?
It's just.
I can grip. I can do that.
Okay,
but
grip.
But you talk about
I'm not picking nobody
and release and drop.
This dude weigh 200 and some pounds.
Well, his whole body not gonna probably lift that, but his penis will.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, it can. You saw that lady who like lift up that surfboard with her vagina?
Hell no.
Yeah. It's all about the kegels. As long as you're working that muscle, the muscle is everything.
No, man. Listen, no. The muscle is everything. This is a strong muscle. He even births children. But I am not picking up the man that's going to help me get the children. I'm not doing it.
Okay. So
JJ, I just want to ride the penis and keep going.
I'm doing too much.
I
have to learn how to.
You're not doing too much. We loved all this.
No, they don't, because they don't never make it. I've had men run out the bed. Run. They literally jumped out the bed and we hide in the corner, sucking their thumb. I got pictures of me in fetal position. I got a bunch of them.
Wow.
Look, bitch ass nigga.
Well, see, this is what you need to do then. Bring it to the normal girl normal.
What's that? That's what I'm asking. What's normal?
It's
what
really
do y'all do?
Tell them.
Simple, regular stuff, dick. You got about 3, maybe 5 ways you could do it. It's not that
you
many.
Talking about 50. You adding 45
exactly. You even 45 more ways.
Shit.
It's normal. On your knees, laying down.
Most
you know what I'm saying?
Just one.
Exactly.
Wow.
Most people do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But if you want to get it closer to your rim, pick 3.
Okay.
Pick 3 normal ones.
Okay.
Or
just the regular twist up and down.
3 spectacular ones.
Exactly.
Okay.
The best of the best.
And then sexually, what's normal?
You do the ride,
Doggy
your
style
cowgirl,
cowgirl,
you sit on his face normally,
missionary.
don't suck his toes.
Yeah, because if he has nasty feet, you don't want it.
So you can still ride his face cowgirl position. Just
don't add the extra part.
Just don't add that part.
I say you just let him have it.
Yeah.
Fuck all.
I like him.
Listen, if he's not up to your level.
No, stop. Time out.
Dump him.
Time out.
Dump
you gotta
him.
leave room for growth.
Yeah, and that's what everyone sells me.
That's
baby stepping.
That's it.
I don't believe in that.
But this
I feel like I'm a liar.
Whole molecule could be very great and then she finds that one particular freak, and then when she ups it, he gonna be like, "Oh, we still have something different."
No,
because he already think already like it's spectacular. I'm already.
I want to know how you're working with it from the beginning. I don't want because think about it like this: people do things according to what gets them off. So if I can get you hooked off 75%, what do I need to do the extra 25 for?
I feel you on that.
So if you got 100%, that's savage. Give me the whole 100. I don't want 75 to build up to 100 later. I wanted 100 right now.
Person.
Well, I'm engaged, and so this is the thing. So the person I'm engaged to, his oral is amazing. So because the oral is like the best I've ever had, he is 100% a contender. You are it. Even though,
good job, sir.
Yeah. But I'm doing your job. And I'm not saying that he's not good sexually. It's just I've never been with anyone but one person who can go longer than 5 minutes with me. So I don't even know if I can expect that from anyone. So I'm almost like I'll take the good head in the 5 minutes, than just a meteor head in 5 minutes.
That is very, very
that's
true.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I know like some people feel that way, and then some people like, no, fuck that. I want it all.
Because my first husband, he was like, I didn't make him feel like a man. He was like, it's too wet. So the thing is like that. I'm too wet.
That's a bad thing?
No, like I think I'm wetter than most.
So I date women, and I dated a girl that was really, really wet. I had no problems with it.
Yeah, that's
but
beautiful.
I think for men, they feel like they're gonna ejaculate. They come too fast because it's just so wet. Like my vagina is actually wetter than my mouth.
I've had some really wet vagina, and I'm trying to think.
I mean, to the point where every time you have sex with her, you got to take a towel and keep wiping it the whole time you have sex with her?
Yeah, I've had that before.
Okay, so that's what I come across.
I will say that the first time I had that, because like I put my hand on it, I had to like cleanse my whole hand.
Yeah. It's like,
it was just like,
exactly. Okay, so that's
was like,
wow.
You know? And I remember,
I thought it was amazing.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I remember feeling a little bit intimidated the first time. I was just like, this is a whole monsoon.
Rivers run deep, baby. These rivers run deep.
I said, fuck it.
I gotta lose but a nut.
YOLO, you only live once. So I just went in for the kill. But I mean, it's.
Did you last long though? Since you tell the story.
It was 5 minutes.
See, now you. But you. No.
The first time, I was just like,
but
wait a minute. This is different.
Yeah. And see, that's what it is. Yeah.
But I mean, like, I feel like when you have something like that, you got it. You build up to it. You know, but some people don't build up.
So a lot of men can't build up. That's why I'm like, they need some extra additives. They need something. And there's things that men can take. So I got something you can take.
Okay. That's not everybody. That's just.
I'm just saying. I got something you can take. Everybody. It'll help you out. I can take.
No, but sometimes like there's just certain pussy. Because all pussy is not equal. You know,
because people say pussy is all pussy is pussy.
Oh,
no, it's not.
Because there's some you might last 45 minutes, an hour and a half.
I'll probably stalk him.
But like I've had some where it's like you'd be lucky to get 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's just nothing you can do.
I'm happy the wet problem is something I don't have.
I noticed.
I got a different one.
Oh,
I like mine.
Oh.
I like my problem.
When the pussy is really great, there's just certain positions that are dangerous for you to do.
Yeah. Like I never could ride.
That's the thing. I feel like when a pussy is really good,
I last about 3 pumps anyway.
You should let her ride.
Yeah.
Like do the little grinding shit. Mm-hmm. Like, cause you try to do some other shit, boy. Or like the side one on the side.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
But like, you try to go missionary, you try to do fucking dog ears.
Yeah, it's too much. My first husband, I only did missionary. We never did anything else because he said that it was so wet that he couldn't.
It was too much.
Yeah, so that was like, I'm like, but I'm in a hole. Like, sir, I need some extra stuff. Like, God, this is not what I signed up for. I had to really go to the Lord. And the end result was I cheated. Yeah, I needed to find some.
So the person you cheated with.
Now, my second husband, yes. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like him like that no more, but he was the best I ever had sexually. Okay. He's the one I learned all my techniques from. Like, he was like, I need 10%.
Even the foot thing?
No. That was, I'm talking about oral techniques.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I got married the second time. No, when I was married the second time, I never gave head before. I didn't think pretty girls gave head. I was like, suck dick. Like, I'm pretty. That's what ugly girls do. I thought that's how ugly girls got a man.
Wow.
And he was like, no. And I looked in the mirror. I said, well, I'm cute, so I got to figure this out. So he made me suck his dick so much that's how I came up with 58 different techniques. Because he...
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Producer Hand said he did his due diligence.
Yes. So I do have to give up to to T-Man. Thank you for all the mouths.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how I got that.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Well, I think we all.
So he's the only one though. He's the only one.
I think we killed that cliche, y'all.
Yeah.
I think that cliche was pretty much.
Yeah.
Stabbed and killed and murdered, and no one should believe in that cliche.
Maimed,
exactly.
Thrown in the river,
exactly.
Hog-tied.
We skipped with it with rocks. It's just down the river, right?
Never be found.
On to the next. We're gonna go to some random shit.
Okay. I'm nervous.
All right.
We should be the ones.
Don't be nervous. I'm just a little old lady.
No. So the random shit is. The question is this: is your boyfriend or girlfriend entitled to give you sex when you want it?
Okay. So that question to me.
Yeah, you go ahead and start.
Kick it off.
Okay,
Please
so
kick this
I
off.
do believe that there's levels of everything in a relationship: girlfriend, fiance, marriage. Mm-hmm. As a girlfriend, boyfriend, no, they don't get those privileges. The reason why is because I think men like to chase. When you give a man everything he wants, especially at the beginning, there's nothing for him to look forward to. So he's just like, ugh. Men they like to chase you.
Yeah, we do.
And then it feels like, oh man, she must have some stuff. And just like you said, I shouldn't do so much at the beginning. You ration it out. Once you become my fiance, I believe that at that point that he does deserve a little bit more if he's asking for something else. Like now he wants anal, or he maybe wants something else a little freakier. I think you should start to up that. When you marry, you never deny him. I don't care if y'all in an argument. I don't care if I don't care. No, never, ever, ever should you deny your husband or your wife. Ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What you think, Aaron?
I'm gonna let you kick it off. I'm gonna go last.
Okay. All right. So, I pretty much agree with her. This is the funny thing, though. For me, it is
It's a hard question.
It is. It's a hard question because I think that you need to dial it back just a little bit as to why the person would even reach to the point of wanting to deny you. Because if you're sexual with that person in the first place, obviously you get together and you're having sex all the time. You want to keep having sex with this person. Why would your boyfriend or girlfriend say, yo, I'm not in the mood, or no, I don't want to have sex with you? So I think that she got a headache. Well, man, that's secure.
I've always said sex helps.
It does.
It does. It makes
Helps
you feel good.
too.
So if you have a headache,
Or
that
cramps.
shouldn't be the problem. In my personal opinion, it's gonna help you. So
your
don't use
cramps,
headache
please.
as an excuse.
You can have sex while on your period too. Cause I
can.
You can.
With a tampon in. The way my vagina's set up, I can literally have sex with a tampon, no blood ever. It just it just pushes back, covers the cervix.
How do you do that?
And so so this is me. You go in, you push the tampon back, and it goes this way across my cervix, and you just get it. Then after sex, I use my muscles to push it out, and
so you got a pussy closet?
She's an amazing
Over here we have foul tampering.
She's amazing. But I've told people, also disclaimer, I've told people about that. They had to go to the emergency room because they can't be able to pull it out. The way my vagina is set up, my muscles are just super tight, so I can literally push it out.
She just got a different coochie.
I do. It's different.
She
but
got
I
she
said
got
that
a closet in her.
what I'm saying is that I don't have to deny
File
him,
cabinets.
even if I'm on my period. There's no, I have no excuses.
Well, I don't think that anyone can really deny about period because we learned that you could do it in the shower anyway. So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Just get in the shower.
Use those cups. They have those now.
Yeah, I don't really. I would prefer the shower.
Oh,
but
but you know, with men, they don't sometimes like to see the sight of blood. So
Yeah,
I
well,
know
yeah, I
you,
don't-
it's
I don't
not
like
a
that's
problem.
great. You just
That's
don't look
why-
down until we get started.
That's why I just go in the shower. You turn the light off.
Oh, okay.
Or
Or
a
is it-
shower with the light off.
Yeah, or sometimes
they don't like
if
to
you
look at it.
Yeah,
You know,
you
men
don't
are
see the
visual.
blood.
That's
Yeah, men
true.
are visual.
Or sometimes like
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing that I'm thinking about. You know, sometimes people don't like the shower sex because it's slippery and all that other
No,
stuff.
it's not
That's
slick.
fine.
You gotta know how to position.
Okay,
yourself.
so what you got?
Depend on the. It's like car sex.
You got
gotta
the tub
position
mat
yourself.
down or something?
No, you just put your leg. And, you gotta.
But
It's
you
like
just
Tetris.
bend over and he just hold the waist and he
That's
just.
it.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a problem.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
And black women, get your hair wet. Stop worrying about your do. Like,
just
look.
put
That's
on
why
a-
I locked it up,
Put on a
baby.
cap.
That's why I
Or
locked
you
mine up.
you should invest in what I call a nut wig. You get you you wrap your hair up, put a little cap on, and then you get a wig, and you put it on,
That you
and then he
can
can
just
bust a
put-
nut in it and everything, and you just shake it off. It's a nut wig.
I hope you wash
A
it.
nut wig.
Well, even if you don't, it's like $5. You can get another one.
Yeah, just get a cheap wig.
Yeah,
You
men they don't care.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
get
yeah,
different
okay.
women all the time.
Yeah. Look,
Nut
you
wig.
can put different nut wigs on. You be a whole different woman.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
As a Keisha,
Yeah.
Kim,
Think about it. Think about it.
Nut wig.
That is
Hashtag nut wig.
interesting. Interesting. So no, that's the only one I can really think. It's just a matter of figuring out why. And I think then the whole problem of getting denied wouldn't necessarily happen. You should just figure out how to get there in the first place. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Thinking man.
So, should you deny him is the question, right? You could if you wanted to. However, there's always a repercussion. There's consequences for you doing so. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I mean, people will tell you, well, only a weak man would go off or a weak woman would go off and do some, go somewhere else. If you're denying them sex, you should just, accept it, that they don't want to do it and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, true. But at the same time, I mean, it's like, if you're not getting it, you're going to get it somewhere else, man. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's just, you got to live. That's my answer. You got to live with the consequences of whatever you deny. I mean, people not going to, like my homie James says all the time.
Uh-oh.
if you giving me 65%, best believe they're going to get 35% somewhere else.
Mm.
You know, leave 5 somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta, I mean, it's all or nothing. So
Yeah.
whatever you deny, they gotta compensate somewhere.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
So you can, but
But see,
Hey.
that's why I said what I said. Figure out
Roll
why
the
they
dice.
deny it. Just instead of
Yeah.
denying it, immediately be like, baby, I'm just right now. Well, why aren't you in the mood right now? What's going on? Is there something that I can do? Because then figure it out. And don't, just because you're not in the mood, don't be like, well, nah, forget. No, talk. Because evidently they want some. And like he said, they're going to find that for 35 somewhere else. So communicate with your partner. And so, look,
I got
man,
something.
hey.
I'm here with 2 ladies.
Cause I liked it. Get my pussy ate, and when I want it, I want it. Okay.
I hear you.
I'm
You know
here
what
with
I'm
2
saying?
I'm a
ladies.
chronic masturbator, so I'll take care of myself.
I've heard this quite a few times. You reach in, you feeling on the butt, you say, hey, start kissing on them and all that other stuff. No, I got a headache. So, I just want to establish this with y'all. Is a headache an excuse not to have sex?
I've never even said that.
Right,
So
me either.
I hear people say that, but I literally have never used that excuse. Now, I know some people who have really bad migraines, so maybe
Yeah.
it could be
true to it. And then some women, like women we some tricky
Man.
creatures.
We're complex, but we're simple.
Yeah,
You have to
yes.
find the simplicity in your woman. You know what I mean?
There's no such thing.
And no, it is.
Men are way simpler, but
Yes,
yeah,
but
men are
there
way
is a
simpler.
simplicity to your woman.
Simplicity
If you
in women,
learn,
it doesn't exist.
if you learn what makes your woman tick, then she's simple.
No,
Like
because that could be like 17 things in one thing.
Yeah, for some women it could be,
Impossible.
and it just depends. I think it depends on every situation is different. It could be somebody who's a new mother and she's just physically tired.
Yeah.
It could be a woman who's working and then she got to come home. She got to cook. She got to clean. He
Yeah.
come home and all he feel like he got to get served. That turns off because our biggest sex organ is our brain. If you're not fucking my
This is
mind. My
Yeah.
pussy just won't follow.
It just won't
So
follow.
sometimes women really just don't be
Fuck
able to
her in
move.
the ear first,
You
fellas.
got to. So it could be a headache, and it could be you her headache. And I just don't want to fuck you today.
Single tear.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Yeah.
I can dig
But
it.
see, that's another reason why, as a woman, I say figure out what the issue
Exactly,
is.
exactly.
Because it could be just because you ain't been helping around the house or been helping with the children.
Yeah.
It could be that simple. You help around the house, be like, babe, I cleaned the house and everything. She come home, kids cleaned up and everything. She be like, oh, for real?
Man,
I get to
okay.
relax. You get to relax, fuck her in the ear. Next thing you know, you're literally fucking.
Oh my god.
But what if you do
Sex
all
is-
that and she's still not giving it to you?
Well, that's the problem that she needs to fix.
Yeah.
Because
Or-
you're supposed to serve your man.
Guys,
Yeah.
fellas,
Serve each other.
Yeah.
she might just
He
be a
served
raggedy
you, she ser-
motherfucker.
Hey,
And you could. She could. Or she getting it
Hey.
from somebody at work and his dick
Yeah.
bigger. She already straight. She like, I don't need no more.
Her workmate got her all tired.
Yeah, work day is good.
Exactly.
That's why you can't trust them work bays.
That's why you should.
Raggedy
That's why you should
motherfucker.
have your wife just sit at home. You take care of her. She can't go nowhere. You got to worry about her getting it at work. No,
Damn.
I'm just-
That ain't no, she's telling the truth.
Right.
Work husband is a real thing.
Yes, it
I've
is.
seen them.
Oh yeah.
He's constantly ear fucking your girl.
Yes.
And you literally fucking her. The
Hey,
day
girl,
you
did
decide
you-
not to fuck her.
Did you have
it's the
lunch
day he
today?
literally
No, I didn't.
And it's vice versa. There's a lot of work wives. The men are at home
Oh.
at work, tearing her
Let me tell you
off,
something.
taking care of her, and come home, he's completely satisfied.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Most women think that men be cheating at night past 12, 11, 1.
Oh,
Be at work.
Men be cheating while they getting paid.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My second husband was like that. The one I told, my first husband, I'm sorry. Because remember I told you we wasn't sexually compatible? So he would be cutting hair and then take a break and go screw the ugly Moesha down the street. I'm not saying Moesha's
The
ugly.
one
but
that's
that
getting
girl-
her son come in the barber shop.
Yeah, exactly. You know, or you know.
Oh, you don't
Man,
got a
look, been
40
there.
today, huh?
Man, been
No
there.
offense, Brandy.
How you gonna pay for this cut?
It's funny. I had a homie who did the same thing. I worked at a factory, and the person he was having sex with was one of the the temps in the
Listen,
factory.
Yeah.
Men fuck who's close to them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
he was married. You know. So.
Yeah.
They fucking and getting paid at the same time.
Exactly.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing. It's
called hard-
fucking with benefits,
Hey,
literally.
That's why they say hard work.
Hey man. Hey.
Yeah, and that's why some women should like, and that's the instance when you shouldn't deny. Because if you are denying him over and over again, what you won't do, someone else will. We already know that cliche, and that's the truth. So
Yeah.
He gonna
don't
find
set
him
him
a work
up.
day.
Exactly. You know, he wants his dick sucked. You don't want to do it. Somebody at his job, it's like, can I suck your dick? Every day she asks me, can I suck your dick? Can I suck your dick? Let me see if I can suck your dick. And one day he's gonna be like, sure, and it's a wrap.
Not every woman is as dignified as you are.
Absolutely.
There's definitely some hoes out here that's ready to drop
And
their
you
jaw
know,
anytime.
You used to be a hoe back in the day. It's probably how you got him. You got to keep your hoe up.
Yep.
Ladies, keep your hoe up.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with being a hoe with your man.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Or you
right.
woman.
Facts.
Every man likes a little inner hole.
Absolutely. Nobody wants to fuck a lady.
I don't want no prissy lady in the
That.
bed.
Oh my god! I tell women all this stuff, trying to be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, put a fake bullet hole right here on your chest,
And put a
a little
nut wig
scar
on.
right here, and put a nut wig on. Put you some goggles on so you can bust that nut, gonna mess up your eyelashes. I'm
A
telling you,
whole
man.
pearl necklace right there on the
Exactly.
chest.
Man, look.
Do your thing, man.
And goggles are only $1. I'm telling you, they work out.
Hey,
You couldn't
you
be
telling your boys some new shit. Yeah, so I was with my girl and shit. She put on the nut wig and said, nut wig?
Right, right.
The fuck is that shit, Joe? Listen, man. My girl put on the nut wig and shit. Man, tell me all about it. And shit.
Man, look. I I need to go back make me some nut wigs.
You should.
I'm about to go invest in shit.
I know.
I got lots. Everything get tracked.
Auntie
so I don't want
Angel's
no
gonna
nut
have
track
some
in
new
here. You get what I'm saying?
Nut wigs on
We can't have
sale.
those problems.
Nut wigs.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
I had 99. Got you. On me.
All right,
Put
y'all.
it right in the washer.
I think I don't know where producer hands go.
Just go with the show.
So let's go ahead and get to this segment. This is one of my favorite segments, to be completely honest with y'all. I love it because y'all always come up with something very interesting.
I don't even need to read it off the phone.
But check it out though, y'all. We're going to have a website so that you can anonymously send your inbox. That website is coming very soon. So for everyone who feels uncomfortable DMing Aaron and you want to be anonymous because you don't want him to know the face match to the story that you want to tell, you can go ahead and anonymously do it.
P.S. I will not judge you if I do not.
He really doesn't care, but I know since you don't know him, you don't know that. I know him, so he doesn't care. But we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Let's get to the secret.
It is very short. It's very short. The question was, why do men just want my vagina and don't want to make me their man?
Wait, what?
Make the woman.
Yeah, they
Oh,
Sorry.
I got you.
Who's like,
No.
I was like, first of
It's
all,
2020. People was playing for both.
I'm about to say, I got a whole list of. That was an easy answer when you started like that. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that sounds very particular, young lady. Are you a special kind of hoe?
She might not be a hoe.
She may not be, but she could be a special kind. I say special kind of hoe because every girl has a hoe in them. Even if they don't express it. Stop it. I ain't gonna start you with your yes or no today, bro. Okay? He's killing me.
So let me answer this.
Go ahead, you start. You kick it off, Angel.
Kind of like how I said before, a lot of times men like to chase. Sometimes these women chase men. And you will call him like, you want to come through, you want to fuck, you don't want to go to the movies, you don't want no dinner, you don't want a bill paid, all you want to do is open your legs. Well, he's almost thinking like, okay, if it's so easy for me to get you,
I don't gotta do much.
Greg must have did the same thing and you a run through. You truly are the chick that's all you are. You need to have a little bit more integrity, a little bit more. And the millennials today, you know, I'm old school. I'm almost 50. So my mindset is totally different from these younger girls. And with that being said, you make things just too easy. And old school to me is still the best school. But these young guys don't even know about old school because y'all young chicks.
I think they do. It's just.
Like a lot of
it's,
young guys like older women. Maybe that's why.
You know what it is?
They
though?
want a
It's
little
like
more
you
challenge.
said. It's like you said. It's like there's no challenge anymore. So it's just like, I don't have to do this if you don't require me. Men will do whatever women require them to do.
There's power.
So
in
if
pussy.
they tell you, look, you got to take me. If every woman right now, I wouldn't suggest this though.
Right.
But if every woman right now said, we're not giving up no pussy unless you take us out on like 4 or 5 dates, then men would just have to. They would just have to do it.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be no other incentive. You know, like you would have to.
Every woman. Now,
Just
remember
like
he
that
said
dumb
every
movie called
woman.
Chirac.
He said every woman. He ain't talking about like 5 or 6 women. Like if every woman kind of band together
all of y'all
and had that
just said,
mindset,
like,
just like the boycott happened. Everybody start walking, and they had to fix the bus.
Yeah,
Ladies,
and
it
everybody
can't
would just
work.
follow suit.
It can't
but since
work.
it's not.
I mean, you see the girl sucking the pump, the gas pump. I mean,
Yeah.
like y'all chicks are making it.
Wait, whoa.
she went to
the gas station
put a
and gave
condom
head
on it.
to
Yes.
and gave head to
How did y'all
93
find-
gas.
It's all on social media. Girls
Yeah.
sucking a doorknob.
doorknob, all that shit. Yeah.
Like, come on, girl. Look, I've
That
You
ain't
know how
even-
many hands
That
been
ain't
on
even
that?
skillful.
They just y'all just nasty.
Don't
And
say
men-
millennials. I'm a millennial.
I understand.
I am too.
But I'm just saying.
I'm
I
not
think
offended.
it's generation. What is it? Generation X. That's the one right below
okay.
us.
Okay, is
Yeah.
that what it is? Okay.
So millennials
I
just
say
are the
gen-
ones that changed the mindset of people being open and honest and
And then
happy.
they took it to
and
a
then
whole nother
Generation
level.
X took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah. Okay, so Generation X, exit out.
Yeah.
You're just doing too much. So that's why.
That's 1996.
So young lady,
on down.
I believe that you're making it. And one thing about it, and so I'm going to give you some really good tidbits on just how to make a man go crazy. Just a couple of them. Number one, when a man texts you, don't respond right away. Period. Don't respond right away. If he texts you at 9 o'clock, you wait till 10:30 and you just send a little emoji. You be like, oh, I appreciate you thinking about me. That's it. He like, damn, wait, she ain't picked me right away. Blah, blah, blah. Number two.
I already do that one.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you how you going to get it. And then number two.
Okay.
When a man keeps calling you over and over, I mean, he keeps texting you over and over again, like 3 or 4 or 5 times, call him. You have to set the ground, let him know, boo, this is not a text relationship. If you want to talk to me, you need to pick up the phone and talk. A lot of y'all had these text relationships.
That's the difference of generation.
And I'm telling y'all, and I know, but I'm going to tell you, a man will respect you more because you're setting the ground of, no, I'm a woman you need to talk to, because there's only so much communication you can through a text. Because men text, they bored. He texting you and somebody else at the same time. He'll copy and paste what he sent to you to somebody else. Nigga, you need to call me.
Hey, beautiful.
And fuck all women on. He do hey, beautiful to 15 women. Y'all women need to get it together. No, you're not.
But y'all all beautiful though, man.
No, they're not. Because
the beautiful.
No, they're not. No, let me tell you. That's a lie.
Be appreciative.
I was talking to this guy. No. I was talking to this guy for a minute, and every morning he would sit there and say, "Good morning, beautiful." Okay. And one day, I ain't gonna lie, he wanted to show me his cell phone about this feed, and I saw the "Good morning, beautiful" to the girl, and she looked like Respucia. And I said, "Well, why would you tell her she's beautiful?" Well, I just wanted her to feel good about herself. So you tell me I'm beautiful, and you tell this ugly chick she's beautiful. Y'all dudes, you're not beautiful, girl.
I am not that guy.
You know you ain't that pretty. If he telling you that, no, look, you easy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it 100.
What if he really thinks she's beautiful?
No, he doesn't, because he'll say he'll talk.
Beauty
He's telling me that
is
she's
the eye
ugly.
of the beholder.
One eye. You better have one eye.
Like half a squint.
I do believe there's somebody out there for everybody.
There are.
So you can find a couple. Everybody be like, who would date them? And then you find a couple, and then you find the person that's dating them. Be like, who would date them?
Listen,
they would date each other.
Ugly people need love. Y'all stop judging people.
All you gotta do is if he knows that you're not the prettiest, he's just gonna say good morning, queen, or something like that. If he keeps saying good morning, beautiful, and you know, come on, it's a line.
I don't like that constant good morning text anyway. It is so lame.
It is.
It is really, 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 really lame. I don't like it. It's corny and it's boring.
You don't get it.
I'm good.
Why you ain't say that?
If I don't get that up,
say good morning to me.
First of all, every 15 minutes another one's coming. Who cares? You can be
keep
out.
it 1,000. That shit is corny to y'all.
I ain't ugly. I can find another one.
Somebody you don't like. When you like the nigga, that shit. Cares about me. Girl, look at his good morning text. They just typed me up.
Oh my God!
Terrible. Stop
but
lying.
I still say I get over it.
Relative.
I'm just saying I would get over it. I would get over it.
But you can't change it up. Instead of good morning, how's your day? Or man, hey sunshine. I mean, just be a little bit more creative.
I say hey big booty. That's my favorite.
Not if I ain't got no big booty. I got one of them before. I was like, I ain't got no big booty.
What about hey little booty?
I'd rather you say be honest.
Hey little booty. Hey little booty.
I'd rather be honest.
What
Don't
you
talk about
doing?
hey big booty. You know I ain't got no big butt.
What panties you got?
Big chichi.
No, I have nice breasts.
Yeah, so he can say hey big boob.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Nice
titties,
breasts
what's
with
going on?
coochie. You know, I got things that work. Yeah.
No guy says big boobs.
No, but guys don't say that now.
Boobs is a girl.
But you know what?
Guys say titties.
Men don't say they're into boobs as much because now everything's all about the booty.
No, guys is into titties.
Okay, because you know, okay.
My
guy is, thank God.
I appreciate a nice set of titties.
He's a breast man.
I'm an areola man.
Yeah, I have real nice ones.
Yeah, like nice areolas and shit.
You like them dark or pink? Please.
Dark.
Thank you, Jesus. For y'all these ones, I'm sorry, just seem so cow-like, so piggish.
No,
It's just
I
so
like them.
pink. It's just making me nervous. I'm like, why is it pink? Why is your nipple so pink?
I don't
Oh my
want
God, that
those
creeps
pink
me
titties.
out.
God,
No,
that is hilarious.
It look like Miss Piggy.
I'm not trying to judge nobody, so please don't feel
I
offended.
want
That is
dark,
amazing.
But
brown
I'm just like,
areolas.
You get a little tattoo. You get a little tattoo. Put a
We
look.
don't care. Dark areolas, okay? Only.
Yeah.
I mean, we do the same thing with their penises.
Brown.
There's two-tone penises. There's mushroom head penises. There's a big old
Are
thing
you a
and
fan of the
little bitty-
mushroom?
I'm a fan of all penises.
Aw.
I like the hook. I had one of them. That one make you squirt. I only had one of
The
those.
curve.
Yes, I only had one.
I've had the curve. That
And
was
he
the
not-
best
he not-
I ever
he
had.
made me squirt.
Was the curve.
But they say that a curve is like dick damage. It's like
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Look,
His
let me tell
curve
you
was
something.
kind of like this.
They say it's
It
a-
wasn't Captain.
it's-
We all
it's
have
damaged
damage.
dick.
We all damaged in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? We all damaged. We all got flaws. But that's a flaw that make you squirt. So I'll take that flaw any day. I got a dent in my car. I still drive, sir.
It's true.
This is amazing.
Some girls got like uneven titties. You know what I mean? That don't mean you're
What you
not
say?
sucking them.
Why do the man
Deuces.
only want her pussy?
Won't go on who pussy?
The girl. Why he only want the pussy?
Right.
What? Well,
I answered, my question
Yeah.
was because you're just easy.
yeah.
That was mine.
Shrey, what you got?
And
What should she do?
I just felt that she was kind of. I'm wondering what kind of hoe she was. I think she should just slow down if she is
Yeah.
if she's that kind of hoe. Everybody has hoe in them, so you have to manage your hoe. And when you manage your hoe, you manage to bring out your hoe that gets you a husband.
That's a lot of hoe.
Yeah.
Get the hoe, get the hoe.
Get the hoe into. You got to get your hoe intact. So I'm just
fall
curious
back
as
some.
if you are a hoe or not. Are you a hoe and that's the first thing they know, or are you a person who has a hoe in them? Got to figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
What's your solution?
I don't know your background. You didn't really say if you waited or nothing, so that's all I could think of.
this is my thing. Is I think a lot of times.
Is your snatch fucked up? That's another one. But anyway.
I think the thing is, what you have to consider is that I think with women have a tendency to have a particular type or style of man that they're into, and then want them to fit this nice guy image that doesn't fit the type of man you're into. Like what you're into, or the standards you have of what you want and what you pick don't match up. And so you need to pick something more in line of what you want, because if you're dealing with men that don't value you as a woman, then they're just going to use you as. But it's not always the notion of a girl is a hoe. You know what I mean? Like men would listen. When a man doesn't value you, he'll treat a good woman like a hoe. It doesn't make no difference. And if he likes a hoe, he can be a good man and like a hoe. It don't make a difference. So it really depends on how he looks at you and what type are you into. You know what I mean? Because I think I saw a meme today or some day. It's like women will want a thug nigga that went to Harvard. It's the same concept. You want things that don't align with each other. And so get you somebody that wants the same thing you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, talk to people. That's be the problem. Motherfuckers. Oh, shit. You know, like, people fuck. This is the problem. People fuck before they talk.
Absolutely.
And
You
some
know-
people fuck and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
They don't even talk. That's
Yeah.
why, like,
Yeah,
they'll say, oh, well, you're different after 6 months. Because you didn't do enough talking. You fuck more than you talking.
Exactly.
And then it's like, you think that because you having fun that y'all compatible. No.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't mean you compatible. It just means you compatible fucking. That's
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Don't mean shit.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
you know, you need to have that conversation and then know what it is that this.
Sorry.
Oh, thanks. You know, just find out
got something on
what
you.
it is. Are y'all working towards the same goal? And if y'all not, then don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Instead, you control your pussy.
Yeah.
You decide whether or not you want to fuck. It's not like he just take the pussy,
Exactly.
caveman club you over the head and
Yeah.
take the pussy from you. No,
Some men do
But
that.
women feel like that's the only way a man's gonna like him. If I don't give it to him, he's not gonna
No.
like him. They so insecure. They have
No, hell.
they don't have no value of themselves
when a
anymore.
man listen, you
They
just
don't get it.
You just said yourself, and I agree 1,000%. You said that men enjoy the chase.
Yep.
And it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if a man is really into you, he's gonna put in some work
Yeah.
to do what it takes to get the pussy. So he's, you know what I mean? But like, there's also a catch though, because there's men that will chase pussy, and then there's men that will chase a woman. So you need to decipher what's what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can tell what's what based on
once he get
the
it, he's
conversation.
Yeah.
No, the conversation leading up to it.
Right,
You know what I
exactly,
mean? Because
yeah.
if the conversation just about, flirtation and sex, then
That's all
your
you got
conversation is a reflection of what he thinks of you and what, you know what I mean? If that's all he talks about, that's what he views you as.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, just use your mind.
Yeah.
Stop thinking with your pussy and use your mind.
It sounds like to me she don't know what to offer other than pussy or how to show what to offer.
And that's
This
what I'm
is
saying.
true.
She's insecure.
There's a lot of people that don't.
'Cause they think
But then
that's love.
That's the vanity in women too. That's all they think about really is how good my pussy is and how good I
Yeah,
look.
and that's
They don't
what's
think
gonna
about the
keep-
substance of
that's
that's
what's
gonna
gonna
keep.
keep-
Yeah. But that's when you look at social media, that's all you see now. Everybody's showing their booty. I know girls who have big booties, you never see them on television. I mean, showing it because they know they have it and they know have more to offer.
Yeah.
But these girls who have nothing else to offer, what do they show?
Is
They
she
always
gonna
showing
get
their
tricked?
booties. They always showing them they naked. They always something sexual. I'm a sexual person, but you ain't gonna never see me with my. I mean, I got nice breasts, I ain't got no booty, but you'll never see me coming on Facebook all like this, and I'm just,
Yeah, you keep
because I don't
everything
have
real
to.
classy.
I always do because one thing about a guy is I don't need to let you see. Once I'm naked, you're gonna be wild. Not probably in the best way, but you're like, wow. Yeah, but I need you to wait till I build you up and that's what I thought you had it going out. I do, but I just turn the light down. Think of it like brown. Think of brown's got a little bit more for you to love.
Wow, amazing.
But the thing is that if you keep that mystery to it, they're drawn into you.
Yeah.
But if you show everything, it's nothing
give
to you.
everything- there's nothing to work
You don't have no
towards.
brain. You could be brilliant, but you're so scared to show somebody
Like
the other
they
side
said.
because you're scared of not being loved.
Like I said, tame that hoe. That's
But a lot
kind
of
of what the
women got
bottom
daddy
line
issues.
is.
I don't think you should tame that hoe.
You need to because obviously
what
you're
way?
showing the hoe first.
Yeah,
You
but
get what I'm saying? So
That's
if
all
you
you're showing because that's all you got.
yeah, but you gotta. That's what I'm saying. But if you tame the hoe, everything else will reveal itself.
Maybe not.
It needs to.
okay, so I'm gonna
do
say one thing. I'm gonna break this down to another level, and I mean I know we on sex, but then this is the mental state.
Go
We
ahead.
have to think 90% of women in the world will be raped and molested. 90%. So think of the world. 90%. Okay, so that means 10% of the world population. This is around the world would not
Wow.
be raped or molested. Just 10%. So these young ladies who've been raped and molested, they have been sexualized from day one. A lot of them are fathers, uncles, brothers. It's always some man close to them.
There's something close. Yeah.
So now you've been looked at sexually, so you tend to become sexual because
Yeah.
I've been raped twice. And so a lot of people say, and it was family members, a lot of people say, well, Angel, is that reason why you became Angel and you want to do this? I took my power back to empower myself sexually. So yeah, that's why when I'm in the bed with a man, I probably bitch him out because I flip the script. I make him feel less than at times. And I know it's not the best thing, but it's my way of being empowered. So when I'm saying that is that a lot of women become very promiscuous. A lot of men become very promiscuous. And men get raped as molested
they
as
do.
well. So they don't look at sex and love together. So we do have to look at the breakdown of why. And a lot of people are scared to have the conversation that you may never know that the girl that you're dealing with has been raped or molested because it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But as a man, you need to open that conversation like, look, I really like you. There's some things you want to talk to me about. I know a lot of women have gone through blah, 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 but I care about you and I want to know. And they might open up the conversation for her to be like, wow, he actually thinks about me more than just this. He wants to know my different secrets. And then you probably can get that other part than just the sexual. So
Yeah, you will.
we need to have a more mature conversation than just about fucking.
Like Sheree says, gotta fuck her in here.
Yeah, fuck her in there.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
I think you gotta show that personality. That's your personality, that conversation, man. That'll just open up a lot more stuff. And then you'll just get closer to each other as a
Yeah.
result,
Yeah.
too.
That's so very important.
Yeah, it is.
All right, you guys. I think I hope we helped you out with that.
And I'm pretty sure she only cracked like the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
I need
this
to
is-
change my pants and my drawers after this.
Well, I don't even wear panties, so I just got to change my pants.
Next.
What's the purpose of panties? I never
Yes.
understood.
I don't understand it. You saying it's holding up $40?
You better add some more 20s to that, baby. You better add up 20 more dollars, baby.
Another 40.
Yeah, you need some more presidents and not the young ones. No.
All right, y'all. We're going to have to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you go ahead and keep up with Auntie Angel. Go like her fan page. We tag one of them in there. Also, go ahead and check out Denise Walker the page.
Denise Angel Walker.
Denise Angel Walker. Right. Make sure you go check that out and keep it tuned with the toys. And you're having something else come up too soon, right?
The masterclass.
Yes, I have classes that people can come learn. I have the online classes. I have a lip scrub. I'm all about, it's called Moist Mouth. So if you go to angelsaroundsolutions.com, you can learn about that. The lips are everything. You got to keep them exfoliated. You got to keep them right. Don't be trying to
my
suck
nails
no
so
cracked up
good.
lips.
Yeah,
Ain't right. It's just not right. You want to make sure you take care of them. Yes. Then I also now selling vibrators. I went back to the body wands, the old school, the one you plug in the wall. A lot of people.
What's the difference?
Well, they have the ones that's rechargeable. You could take them and move them around. But for some reason, my batteries will always die out. I never charge them. But when I always pay my electric bill. And though no other bills get paid, I pay my electric bill. So, I plug it in. I can have my little electric cord, my extension cord. Yeah. Because I'm a chronic masturbator. So, anyway, I'm saying all that to say you can rub your back, rub your clit, rub his perineum. So get one of my body wands.
One of them, the big.
Yes,
big
baby.
joints.
I got the big. Yes, it everything.
If I go in a woman's room and
I
I
know
see
what
that
you're talking
motherfucker,
about.
I'll be like,
right next to my bed. You sir,
Yeah.
just your back, huh?
No,
Right.
my neck and my back.
You wet.
And then please go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Auntie Angel. No, I'm sorry. What's my Grapefruit Lady 1. Grapefruit, look, you know.
Yep.
Grapefruit Lady 1. Grapefruit Lady 1.
Yep.
Yes, baby.
Alrighty then. Well, you already know. Whatever you do in life, whenever you see a girl, make sure you just come up to her and fuck her in the ear first.
Before you do all that, make sure you look down at that stomach and you fight that football.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
It got one right here for you.
Fighter right here. All right. We out here. Hey you guys, be sure to check out angelseroticsolutions.com where you can keep up with Auntie Angel. Check out her ebook and keep up with all her masterclasses that's coming in the near future. Again, that's angelseroticsolutions.com. What a way to keep it sexy.